Today, I want to talk about drunk driving cases. The point of this video is to discuss the 52-4 District Court in Troy. But as I was thinking about creating this video, I had a thought. A personal story: just had a leak in my roof, and I had to call a roofer, and I had to have them come over. And I don't know much about roofs. They know a lot about roofs. They came over, they saved the day. I felt a lot better. But when I was thinking about this, as they were repairing the roof and discussing it with me and being an expert and explaining, is I thought about my role for my clients when I work with a client charged with drunk driving. They're reaching out to me because they don't know what to do. They're scared, they're panicking, they automatically go to the worst case scenario. It's hard for them to stay in the present. They're just thinking about what terrible things are going to happen in the future. And the first thing that I tell folks that are charged with drunk driving, and for this specific video in Troy District Court, is everything's going to be okay. Worst case scenarios are very unlikely to happen. This is a manageable situation. You are a good person that made a poor choice that likely happened because your mental and emotional well-being were not in their ideal position. Things going on in your life likely led to that moment in time where you made that poor choice. You're not a bad person. You can learn from this. At the 52-4 District Court with Judge McGinnis and Judge Hartig, both judges are very receptive to clients demonstrating that they're putting their best foot forward. We can't change the past, but we can control the present and project into the future. If you're charged with a drunk driving in the 52-4 District Court, the first thing that I help my clients to understand is, well, how did we end up in this position? If they have no prior criminal history, if they have a good job, family, well respected, how did they get themselves in this position? It's not because they made an intentional choice to go out there and put others in danger, including themselves. It's because that particular evening, something different was going on. A very common situation I see is that someone who's very busy at work, very dedicated to family, a bit stressed out, they go out for a particular occasion, they drink more than they normally do. Because they don't drink very much, they don't think about having a ride home or calling an Uber. They put themselves in a very unfamiliar situation where time goes by, hours go by, they're drinking alcohol, and then when it's time to leave, they think, okay, well, I can't leave my car here. I think I'm going to be okay. I could probably get home okay. I could probably drive okay. But things happen for a reason. They were stopped by the police in order to avoid a worse or harm from happening. So if we look now at the present, this case has happened in the past. What can we do in the present in order to put our best foot forward? And the first step is just understanding the moment, understanding how we got here, and saying, okay, I can learn from that. I never want to be back there again, but I need to show that I'm interested in learning and to heighten my awareness and the insight into that. So if we can go to court with an answer of why it happened, we're not making excuses. We're simply explaining how we ended up there to say, hey, I'm a good person. I'm responsible. I have a good job. I have a family. But for this isolated moment in time, this is why it happened. So my clients are very proactive. And at the 52-4 District Court, this is a method that has worked very effectively for past clients. So if you or someone in your life is charged with a crime in Troy at the 52-4 District Court, we can discuss the steps we can take going forward, putting your best foot forward, and overall just putting your mind at ease.